The Republican Party has worked really hard to divide Americans into friends and enemies. If you think about the way that a lot of Republicans now think about the Democrats, for example, right now, Trump and the Republicans in the Senate and the House are refusing to negotiate or even talk to the Democrats about trying to figure out some way to keep the government open. I mean, that's ridiculous. How can you not talk to an entire group of lawmakers from another political party? That attempt to create friends and enemies is a really well established way to create a world in which you can have an authoritarian because you convince the people on your side that the other people have no rights to govern at all. So you end up with a one party state, and from that, you get authoritarianism. But what we're really seeing now, I think, is something different. And that is, although there is a huge effort to divide us into friends and enemies, what we're really starting to see looks a lot more like the American Revolution or the rise of the Republican Party in the 1850s, which is we the people against a really small group that's trying to take over our government. And that's totally cool, not just because it means we have a chance to stop the rise of authoritarianism, but also because, let's face it, our system has not been working very well for the last 40 years. And when you get these moments where people are like, hey, listen, you and I don't agree about these three issues, but we can agree that we don't want to lose our Constitution. When you get to the other side of that, you end up with a really different kind of government than you had before, with very different alliances and with different issues on the table. And you don't know who is going to end up being on your side and not on your side. And, we can really deal with the things that have been hanging over our heads now for 40 years. And that's really exciting. So we're in this weird paradox of, what's happening now? What is the latest assault on human rights taking place in the United States of America? And on the other hand, there's such a backlash to that. We can make these new alliances and create a new country. That's exhausting too, by the way, but it's not all bleak or all optimistic in this period. It's very, sort of yin and yang.